tomorrow, if you're around, even the JIT department, we have what we call a minimal access, what we call a laparoscopy, which we also do. Like for today, we are going to do a patient who has a cancer of the stomach. We're supposed to remove part of that stomach which has cancer, and then connect. It's a surgery which may take us like 4 hours to do, because we just don't remove cancer, we remove even everywhere it wanted to spread so that the patient can survive.
Even the best of systems face relentless challenges. Mulago's gastrointestinal unit handles an overwhelming number of cases, often stretching resources to their limits. Yet, amidst the pressures, the team's determination never wavers.
Once a department is established, the cases become many. The surgery, how we do surgery is not that someone comes off the street and enters here. The surgeries we receive, either we run a clinic, what we call outpatient clinics, where we select the patients to come on the ward. And also the emergencies who come in. And also the referrals from all the regional referral hospitals. So because of that, we know we don't just take everyone, but we're overwhelmed, especially if you go to outpatients. You see hundreds of people, but not all hundreds of people will go to the what? To the ward to sleep there. So yes, at least in a week, we are doing around 7 to 10 complex. These complex means these are 6-hour, 8-hour surgeries. As long as we grab the cancer early, the patients survive. If you're saying complications of surgery, there are few. Basically, most of the patients who may go off is that they are already advanced, that surgery will not help them. And also those ones we help to alleviate the problem. So they may be complex, but the death rates are really negligible, because we have all this, we have ICU. Like all our complex cases have to go through ICU for the first 3 days. That's one of the things which makes surgery expensive, by the way, in the private sector. Why? Because ICU is expensive. The good thing we have our ICU, which is a little bit affordable. Yeah, so ICU helps so much. If there was no ICU, we wouldn't be doing complex surgeries. How can we do them without ICU? People don't understand the science. Let me tell you, people don't know life. Life is not only you as you. Life is on a cellular level, a cell. The cell has a minimum. When the cell is removed from oxygen, in 30 minutes it is dead. I don't know which systems we have in Uganda. See, when I hear that, I even smile. Because the only organ which you can transplant which doesn't need oxygen, and which we don't do much, is the cornea. Because the cornea doesn't need oxygen, this cornea on the eye. But all the other parts of the body, once you remove it, the system has to be there. It is impossible. So, personally, I don't believe those rumors, because I know the science. I know the science. Unless someone has an underground theater, but it is impossible. It can't happen in Mulago because the science doesn't allow it to happen.
In a field fraught with myths and misinformation, clarity and transparency are essential. Mulago's leadership stands firmly against such baseless claims, reaffirming their commitment to ethical medical practice and scientific integrity.
As we become more complex, the more staff we need. You know, if a doctor becomes more specialized, that means the nurses have to be what? Also specialized. The anesthesia has to be specialized. Your equipment has to go up. So government goes slowly because it knows that once it says we are going in this direction, everything goes, it becomes an expense. So, but there are plans. I know the hospital always has annual plans. And I think next year they have really put a good chunk of budget towards more equipment, especially for liver surgery.
This commitment to progress is more than an ambition. It is a promise that every challenge made today paves the way for a healthier tomorrow.
People know what's happening, and you know we are in a liberalized economy. We are in a liberalized economy. The public service, by the way, the public service is set. These are grants from taxpayer. We collect money. The public service basically helps Mutuawansi mostly. You see, because not everyone has money to put in the pocket to go to India. But I'm not going to be here to stop someone from going. Either he knows or he doesn't know, he will want to go. But for those ones who, at least we are here to help them. So we really do, even what they do in India, we do here. But for those ones who want to go, we don't stop them from going. But the ones who come, we work on them from here. They come when by the time they, as you said, maybe they mistrust and what. When they are too late, it's too late. But like here in Mulago, we run what we call a general surgery, a GIT surgery clinic, outpatients, on Tuesdays, on Thursdays. It is running every day. At least you have where to start from. Because once you go there, people can say, do this, do this, do this, do this. So we have that clinics which run every day. Or on Tuesdays and what? Thursdays. We have we have sensitizations which go on.
At Mulago's National Referral Hospital, gastrointestinal surgery is more than a clinical procedure. It is a battle against adversity, a celebration of human ingenuity, and a testament to the unwavering resolve of a dedicated team. Their work, steeped in science and ethics, not only saves lives, but also builds a bridge to a future where hope prevails over hardship.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Dear colleagues, the clock is ticking. Less than 5 years remain until 2030 deadline. Yet the world is far off from achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. Here in Africa, only 10 out of 144 measurable SDG targets are likely to be achieved by the end of the decade. Despite the immense challenges facing us, we cannot afford to wait. That's why, from the 9th to 11th of April 2025, we will convene in Kampala, Uganda, for the 11th session of the Africa Regional Forum on Sustainable Development. The forum will bring together key actors, including governments, regional bodies, civil society, the private sector, academia, and the United Nations system to focus on one urgent question. How do we drive economic growth and job creation, especially for our youth, using sustainable, inclusive solutions, informed by science, innovation, and real-world evidence? Together, we shall take stock of where we stand on key goals like decent work, gender equality, health, life below water, and partnerships for development. We shall also reflect on the outcomes of the Summit of the Future and shape Africa's inputs to the high-level political forum in New York, as well as the upcoming Second World Summit for Social Development in Qatar. But more than anything, Africa Regional Forum for Sustainable Development is a platform for action. It is our chance to amplify what works, bridge the SDG financing gap, estimated at $1.3 trillion annually, and unlock the boundless potential of Africa's people, especially our women and youth. This is Africa's moment to rally with purpose, to refocus with precision, and to reignite with passion. Join us in Kampala. Let's deliver together.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.